When I was young, I had a dream. I saw myself as a professional ballerina performing on the stages of the world, touching the audience, grabbing them on a deep, indescribable emotional level and make them dream. This is what the world of music, ballet, and theater represents for me. A different reality. A reality that is beyond average daily experience. A reality that brings people to the very essentials in their emotional experience. I wanted to tell stories about love, death, life, and everything in between. Stories that do not need words to be understood and felt, by expressing everything a body has to offer. Life turned out in a different way, for different reasons. And there are times I'm still indulging internally in this dream by watching others telling those stories and listening to music. And then there were times I have grieved a dream not lived. And that's okay. Deep down, I know this dream hasn't died. It took just different shapes and forms. So I went into visual arts and was painting for the longest part of my life. I love painting as a form of expression that touches upon the same heartfelt world we all have within us. At a certain point, I began to dislike it. It became a chore. My studio was a factory of production of stuff that was supposed to look like art for people who want to decorate their living room or offices. But it lacked everything I'm passionate about. It lacked the heart. What my heart wanted wasn't selling, according to the gallery. So I ended up having a mental, emotional, and physical breakdown, which led me to rethink my life, my values, my passion, my identity. And I looked deep to figure out, what is it that I want to do with my life? What is important for me? So that I can feel a sense of happiness, accomplishment, meaning. And I decided to wanted to help people to feel better. As I always was interested in our emotional worlds and believe that everybody is longing for happiness in their very own way, I wanted to support others in overcoming their barriers, their insecurities, doubts, and fears, and filling themselves with something deeply satisfying instead. I believe we all deserve to feel content and accepting with who we are, as this is the door opener for happiness, meaningful happiness. And now I'm looking back to when I was young, noticing that I didn't abandon my dream at all. In a way, I didn't compromise on my inner values and wishes at all. Yes, I'm not dancing on the stages, and yet I want to live with my heart wide open. I'm telling stories and listening to stories of love, life, death, and everything in between in a very different shape and form than anticipated. I still love to make people dream and feel themselves beyond words. I wish them to make discoveries about themselves, blow themselves away, grow, and live happily ever after. I have my dance company in my head. I teach and choreograph their personal experience of what happy means to them, step by step, pirouette by pirouette. And why am I telling you all of this? I want to encourage you to look at your life and yourself. I invite you to find that dream you had when you were young and become aware of how much of that is within you, ready to be unpacked and lived, maybe in a completely different way than you thought. but very true to you. How can this dream still be part of your life and make you feel alive and well? As far as we know, this life is what we have. Let's live it. Bye for now.